All right. How's it going?
It's going good.
Doing well.
All right, everybody. We're having a rebrand of the name. It's now no longer going to be called The Recap. It's going to be called Dose Views now.
Ooh, Dose
So
Views.
you're officially the first on
Wow.
Dose Views. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Katrina Ramos. I am a certified hypnotherapist based out of Seattle, but I work online. So my entire practice is online. I work with clients all over the US. I've had clients in Canada and Mexico and Costa Rica. So yeah, I'm excited to be here.
You've basically been around the world digitally.
Yes.
What we are. We're a digital entertainment network. So we're trying to do the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
But do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, how did are you from here at all, or?
Yeah, so I am from Seattle.
Okay.
I grew up here with my sister, Kat Leia.
Okay.
And our mom. We grew up, raised by our mom as a single mother, and we grew up in North Seattle primarily, but also downtown Seattle.
Okay.
And then I left when I was 18 to go to school in New York. I went to St. John's University. It's in Queens, New York. And then I just never left. I ended up staying there for 12 years.
I don't think I would leave either.
Yeah, I didn't think I would ever leave, to be honest, but it was time.
I have a question. Did you have a car out there? Like, did you ride the subway?
Oh, no. No car. Because I moved when I was 18 and I didn't drive. Like, I still didn't drive when I was 18. I've never had a car. I've never owned a car.
Yeah.
I got my license one Christmas break when I was visiting home. So I still cannot really drive. I moved back to Seattle a year and a half ago, and my sister drives me everywhere.
Oh, shout out to you. Okay, shout out to the sister.
I have my license, and I will be driving again.
Okay.
Eventually.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but no, we take the subway.
Did you
or walk?
Okay. I've always wanted to ride the subway. Like,
really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just always wanted. I want to see the entertainment. Like, they dance on the ceilings over there.
They do. Actually, they're really talented. I will say that. There's always like something to watch or something to see. Or even if it's not entertainment, it's like somebody yelling at somebody. Or,
I've seen like a lot of great singers come out of it. And I'm a singer myself. Actually, shout out to Jam House Music for
yes.
That's actually how you're here right now, Mikey. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Give you a big hug and
yes, he is our singing coach. Both of our singing coaches.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
We take lessons with
karaoke.
Him. Yes. Oh my gosh, karaoke forever.
I actually just recently went over there and did one of the free ones with him.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
He made me realize that I can sing pretty high.
Oh wow! Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, I've known him for a very long time. Did you just meet him online? Or?
My sister introduced me to Michael.
Yeah, so I know him because I used to like dance a lot and like perform at shows growing up, and even though we didn't know each other, we would always like be at the same shows. Like, I don't know if you know Battalion Entertainment.
I do not know.
They used to just like throw a lot of like live music shows with like dancing and stuff.
Okay.
And he would perform with his now fiance and one of their other friends. They had this band, and like I remember him, and he's friends with one of my other friends also named Michael. And so when we moved back, I had started taking voice lessons during the pandemic, but I don't know, like my vocal coach, I just didn't really vibe with her. Honestly, like
was it because she's not Filipino? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel it. I feel it.
And then when I saw that, Michael was doing voice lessons, I was like, oh my god, like he's like, it seems really great what he does and the way he does it. Like he has so much like soul in it, and I keep telling him like he is so talented at what he does.
There you go. Shout out, Michael Moore.
Yeah.
There you go. So, how did you get into the business that you're in? Like, did you go to school originally? Like, you knew you wanted to do this? Or?
Oh, no, definitely not. I went to school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. That was 10 years ago now. More than that, actually. 14 years, whatever. I don't want to say how many.
Yeah. You're fine.
But I went to school for marketing. Didn't really know what I wanted to do. When I graduated college, I was interning for a startup, And right when I was graduating, they got acquired by a parent company, and they were just like, hey, do you want to come on as a product support specialist? So that kind of started my career in tech. And then I just stayed in tech for 10 years. I became like a customer success manager and then director of customer success. So I was always in tech, but I was on the client facing side of things.
Okay.
And I never really felt fulfilled, but it was the career that I ended up in, and it was easy to keep going in that space because I was learning, you know. And I was in that role up until 7 months ago, I guess, when I became a hypnotherapist. But the way that I found it was through my own kind of healing and spiritual journey. During COVID, really all I could do was sit at home and kind of think about, you know, why am I the way that I am? Like, why have I done the things that I've done? Why do I behave in certain ways? Those kind of things. So I was really on a healing journey. And that eventually led me to hypnotherapy to try it out for myself as a client. And I did, and I fell in love with it. And then that was last year, February of last year. And then in June, July of last year, the tech startup that I was working at, they kind of pivoted what they were doing. So they no longer really needed me. And instead of trying to find another job in tech, I just decided to get my certification.
You know, you go. Yeah, that's what's up. I like that a lot. I really like that. I've seen that on your page. You offer like a free 15-minute. What would you call it? I'm sorry. This is the like when I think of like hypnotism, I think of like the lollipop that's black and white. And you spin it, and you're gonna like make me dance like a monkey.
I know. I think most people.
But what you just said made me think like I feel like I might need that, like because I need to heal. I've been going through some, you know, some things, some quacks, and.
Yeah, hypnotherapy can be used for so many things. A lot of clients that I work with, they come to me for like anxiety or unhealthy relationship patterns. For example.
God, I might need to come. I'm seriously like the first two you just hit spot on. I was.
Those are the things that I like helping people with the most because I experienced those things myself, you know. But it can be used for so many things. Like people also use hypnotherapy to stop smoking or stop their sugar addiction or, you know, bad habits. Things like nail biting is a big one. A lot of people, I didn't realize this because I'm not a nail biter, but a lot of people like literally can't stop chewing their nails, and they will come to me for that, and so that they can stop. So it has a lot of applications. But I know that a lot of people, when they think about hypnotherapy, they think of like the pendulum and or stage.
I'm not gonna lie. I talked about earlier. We're out there like who's gonna be like if you were to give us a free example, who's gonna be the example? And I was like, I'm not gonna be no cricket or a monkey later. And then, but now I'm hearing it. I'm like, I think I might need that. Like I might be me, the person that. Yeah, I might like. I'm really thinking about it. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's powerful. It's that kind of hypnosis is a different form than what I would do. Like that's what we call like stage or entertainment.
So there are different types of forms.
Yeah, there's even hypnosis to help people who can't take anesthesia, and they can get surgery without feeling pain.
What?
Hypnosis. It's like the deepest level of hypnosis that you can
That's
go
crazy.
to. Yeah, so there's definitely like different levels of hypnosis. It's really powerful.
Wait, I'm scared.
But at the same time, I will say there really is nothing to be scared of because in hypnosis, you're still in control. You know, when people are on stage and they're like, I don't know, quacking like a duck, like you said.
Yeah.
That's more of entertainment.
Like you say like a word and it triggers it. That's what I'm thinking.
They raise their hand for a reason, you know, because they want to be part of that entertainment. And then going into that really light state of hypnosis for entertainment purposes allows them to kind of let go of their inhibitions and follow the instructions. But a hypnotist really can't control you. I couldn't put you into like hypnosis and say, go murder someone, you know, and you wouldn't do that unless that was already in you.
Yeah.
Something you wanted to do.
No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. I love everybody right now. We're all good right now. But Man, so do you do like classes daily? Like, do you just like online, like through Zoom, or is it?
Yeah, everything is through Zoom. So I work one-on-one with people. And like you were saying, I have free consultations
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't know exactly what hypnosis is. But a lot of times, people who find me are going to be people who've tried regular talk therapy, or they've tried meditating on their own, or they've tried yoga, or they've tried so many things, but they still feel like this deep anxiety or this deep painful emotion that they are really desperate and ready to get rid of, or they've been, controlled by their sugar addiction, for example. It's a real thing where they feel like they've tried so many things, they've tried sheer willpower, but they just can't make the change.
hmm
And so the consultations are really important because I can answer any questions that people have, and usually they have those questions like, am I going to lose control? Am I going to be awake and
yeah.
remember things? Which, yes, you're always aware and awake the whole
Like,
time.
could you like help me lose weight? Like, is
Yeah,
that something?
people come to me to help lose weight too, because a lot of times the thing is,
Like, I want abs. Like,
okay,
I've
well,
never had. I know you physically can't help me. Like, I'm just saying, like, but this is something I've always wanted. I want little riblets. Like,
Okay, riblets.
I don't know
Specific.
what that
I
muscle
know
called.
what you're talking about.
I don't know if that's what the name of that muscle's called, but
Yeah.
I can picture it
I
just
can
based off
picture
that
it
description.
as
Right.
well. I know what you're talking about. Yes, hypnosis can help with weight loss, because the thing is that things like overeating or emotional eating or being addicted to sugar, for example, those things come from a deeper place
okay,
a lot of times. Like
yeah,
I had a client who came to me for sugar addiction, and she realized that she would turn to chocolate every time she felt really stressed out, and she didn't learn in childhood how to deal with that emotion. So it became that habit of, oh, I feel stressed, let me turn to this chocolate. So there's always something deeper. And with hypnosis, you can get to the deeper cause of why you're doing that certain thing. And then that would in turn like help you lose weight. So, or like the lack of motivation to do it, right? Like there's a deeper underlying reason for that.
okay.
But yeah.
Do people usually come? How many sessions do they usually do with you? Or is it just like a one-time thing, or
Yeah, that's a good question. There's
is
different
it based
forms
on?
of hypnosis.
Okay,
So when I first found hypnosis for myself as a client, I found a hypnotherapist who was really great. And when we did it, each session we focused on a different topic. So for example, I went the first time and I focused on my anxiety over like relationships, for example. And then the next session we've moved on and we focused on my overspending habit, as an example. And in those sessions, I obviously fell in love with hypnotherapy because you get to be with a deeper part of your mind, and you get a lot of insight, but I didn't really see the change. So then from there, I found Five Path, which is the type of hypnosis that I use. And Five Path is a 5-phased approach to ensuring that not only do you get the insight and do you understand why you're doing certain things, but you get to the root and you can fully remove it or neutralize it and replace it with positive suggestions. So it's 5 sessions usually, one-on-one with clients.
I kind of screenshotted some things on your page.
Oh, okay.
Are the 5 sessions the healing hypnosis and the feel good hypnosis? Are these what I was looking at these and like finding your joy and things like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is past life regression?
Okay, well, a few things there. So with the 5-path hypnosis, the 5 sessions, the first session is always going to be designed to introduce someone into what it feels like to be in hypnosis. Because a lot of people are afraid of that state, right? And so in that first session, we only focus on general confidence and self-esteem and finding your joy. So that's incorporated into the first session. Because what I found when I was doing the Finding Your Joy sessions is that everyone has a different version of joy. So I think we did it with you, right? Mm-hmm. I did a session with my sister and other people on finding their joy. And for example, my joy looks more like excitement.
Okay.
And what did your joy look like? for you?
I felt mine was more like peacefulness.
Yeah, more like peacefulness. And when you can really define what joy is for you, you can then incorporate it more into your life.
Yeah.
So yes, every client that I see, especially when we do 5 sessions, we always do the feel good finding joy session incorporated.
Okay.
Past life regression is different. Past life regression is where you use the hypnotic state. So you get into that same hypnotic state, but instead of regressing to your childhood or instead of regressing to an emotion you felt, you can regress to past lives.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's really
I have a
interesting.
birthmark and I've been wondering why I have it.
What?
I have a birthmark and someone told me like that your birthmark is like how you
I heard
die,
that.
right? And my
I heard
birthmark is in my back and I want to see, you know, was I like a majestic whale and someone speared me
Oh,
or harpooned me,
sad.
or was like I a mobster and someone shot me? No, I'm just saying you never know.
Right.
You never know. But
You
I would
never know.
okay, so those are things that you can
Yeah.
learn or not. Do you just like talk to them or do they tell you about themselves first and then you?
No. So first you get the client into a hypnotic state, and a hypnotic state is really a natural state that you've probably been in before.
Okay.
It's basically a heightened state of focused awareness. That's the definition.
Okay.
Hypnosis is just a heightened state of focused awareness. So like when you're driving a car and you're not consciously aware of every single move that you're making, right? But you still make it to your destination because you're on autopilot. That's actually a natural state of hypnosis.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, there has been times where I'm like, how did I get here this fast?
Yeah, like you don't need to consciously think about it, but
okay,
you kind of take over from the subconscious. So there's like 3 levels of your mind. You have your conscious mind, which is like the thoughts you're thinking now. And the conscious mind is very limited. It can only hold like 7 to 9 bits of information at once. And then underneath that, you have your subconscious mind. And that's where all of your memories, all of your emotions, all of your beliefs, all of your habits are stored.
okay.
And then underneath that, you have your unconscious mind, which is like your body's consciousness. And hypnosis, you can tap into all levels of the mind at once, which is why it's so powerful that, you know, if you're in talk therapy, for example, and or an example I like to give is like when you decide to lose weight, right?
Mhm.
You consciously know these are the things I need to do to lose weight. It's very logical. I need to exercise. I need to eat healthy. You know that. But the conscious mind only controls 5% of your decision making. And the subconscious mind controls 95%. So even though you've made the decision, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to go to the gym and eat healthy, once you actually sit down and decide what meal you're going to have, it's so hard to actually make that choice with pure willpower because only 5% of your decision making is coming from that place.
Okay.
So in hypnosis, when you're tapped into all levels of your mind, you can have all levels, that 95% and that 5% bought in to that goal. And so to answer your question, I guess in a roundabout way, with what we do when we regress is like we'll tap into all levels of your mind, and with your subconscious, all of your memories are in there. So you can go back to childhood. You can go back to memories you haven't thought of in years that your subconscious will just reveal are the experiences you had that are linked to the presenting issue. Mm-hmm. And then you can even do that with past life regression. You can regress back even farther. Sometimes clients will remember when they were in the womb, which is crazy. Yeah, because their conscious mind doesn't have that recollection, but it's there. It's in there. And a lot of times clients will go back into the womb if it's like general anxiety that doesn't come from a specific event where they picked up on, you know, energy from around or something like that. So the applications are very endless.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's definitely not what I thought. You know, this whole time I've always thought, like, for instance, you know, what we were talking, the pendulum. Is it called a pendulum or
It's called a pendulum, but that pendulum, it's like a thing on a string, right?
Yeah.
And you like follow the pendulum. That is legit. Like that's an old school form of getting someone into the hypnotic state, so it works. It's legit.
Yeah.
We don't need to use it anymore.
Okay. Okay.
I totally get it because like when I had never experienced anything like it. And then when she started doing it, I was like, okay, I need to know what this is about.
Yeah.
And I imagined this. I was like, I showed up. I was like, are you going to hold a clock in front of me? And I was like, are you going to hypnotize me and make you give me all my money? Like,
No, yeah.
and I'm not going to know it. And I was scared. Honestly, I was scared. But it's kind of like if you've ever meditated or done like a guided meditation.
I've definitely tried because there's been times where I'm just, I feel like I don't need medication to calm me down. So I try to resort to other things, and it's been hard. I won't say I won't say I've gotten better, but I've recognized more that, man, I feel like I need a different outlet. So.
Right. Well, that's what's kind of nice about the hypnotherapy, because it kind of feels like honestly, meditation is hard because it's like you yourself getting. I feel like it's hard to concentrate. Like a hypnotic state, right? Yeah. When you have someone guiding you through those steps, it's almost, it makes it easy because you can kind of just like let go. And then to like the memories things, it's like, so instead when it's like, oh, think of this memory, because you kind of like let go of the control of it all, you just would be surprised. Like I remember when I did this session, like the memory that I thought of is a memory I hadn't even remembered, right, that I had. But yeah, it's cool.
If anybody wants to book a session with you, do you want to, we'll put her Instagram name. Do you want to shout out your Instagram name?
Yeah, sure. It's at healing.hypno. Wait, no, that's incorrect.
We're going to cut that out.
Yes, my Instagram is at healinghypno.space.
Yeah, and if you guys want to, check it out and see if it's something that can help you, then I'm pretty sure you've had a lot of people that never thought that they would go through. Yeah. Like me, I'm over here like, I felt like I need this. Like, I need to heal, and I have been questioning for a long time what is going on. Why do I act away? And I'm tired of blaming people. Right. Blaming other people for how I feel. So, yeah, if you're like me and, you thought differently, I definitely thought, and I'm happy you came here and cleared things up, because we all had a lot of questions on just like, how would this, like, Mikey actually said, he was like, tell her to use her hypno voice.
Oh,
and we were hoping you could, to be totally honest.
Well, yeah, I did a session with him.
Okay.
I did the confidence feel joy session with him. That is because that's the one that really helps people understand what it's like, and he enjoyed it. So I don't know. I feel nervous. I can't do it.
Okay.
I don't know.
If you don't want to, we can maybe just post a link to your free.
Oh, I have a free recording, a free hypnosis recording on my website. So my Instagram is at healinghypno.space, but the website is healinghypnosis.space. And on my website, I have a free recording. It's 15 minutes, and it's for deep relaxation.
Okay. Well, yeah, you heard that. If you guys want that, check that out. We'll have the link in the description. Is this like your love and your dream? Like, do you think that this is something that you're just gonna, like, I'm gonna retire doing this?
I definitely do. So, I mentioned I was in tech for 10 years, but I never ever felt fulfilled in that space. I was just kind of taking it day by day and hating it secretly. But I learned enough over the years to get by in that role. But here I feel really fulfilled, and it's cool because not only can I work for myself, but I'm actually doing something that makes a difference in my mind. So it is a lot more fulfilling for me, and I do see that I could make this my lifelong purpose.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I love that. That's awesome. That's definitely why we're doing this too. We realized that it made us feel better. Yes. It has been stressful because of editing and things like that, but we have realized that, this is something we want to pursue. So I like that. I think you should keep going on with it.
Thank you.
We hope to see that you boom out. I hope we all boom out. I hope we all blow up, and
totally.
We're just living at the top of the highest suite in Seattle. Let's hope that all happens. But thank you so much for coming on the show. Is there anything else that you want to say before we, anybody you want to shout out or?
I want to shout out my sister for being here with me. She's my best friend.
Oh.
I want to shout out all of the painful experiences I ever had. Those experiences are the ones that gave me the opportunity to grow so much. And I want to shout out all the mistakes I ever made. So, lastly, I want to shout out you. Thank you for the invite and for having me.
Yeah, so thank you for coming. Yeah, really, thank you guys for coming.
Yeah.
This was definitely one of our different interviews. Like I said, we usually party hard over here, but this was one that I was like, you know what? I really don't know what that's about, and I feel like a lot of other people. And plus, you're out here, and that's one of our main things is we're trying to just help promote everybody, especially Instagram. Not like we don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, but as long as we spread the word, hopefully we all get up there. And yeah, thank you guys for coming on the show. And this is Dose Views. I'm Don Pak. This is Katrina, and your name is again
Cat Leia.
And Cat Leia. And thank you guys for watching.